Meme games have been around for decades. They're parodies of games, and when done right, are an absolute treat. Most often, games that fall short of expectations receive numerous meme parody-based counterparts that are awesome. Sometimes, even better than the original. As such, I've compiled this list of 10 meme games that are better than the original counterparts. Number 10, Muck. Muck is an inspirational voyage of self-discovery. Its gaming counterpart, I would argue, is Minecraft Terraria, any crafting-based video game. And well, they're all really great games. Muck takes it to new heights. Whether you're fighting rock golems or dinosaurs named Dave, the game is fantastic and a real treat. On top of that, it's free, so hey, why not play it? Number 9, Cyberdoge 2077 Meme Runner. Cyberpunk 2077 has to be one of the most anticipated games of the decade, and in a lot of ways, the biggest disappointment in the decade. While I still maintain that the core game was brilliant, it had so many unbelievably apparent bugs and technical issues that it was basically unplayable for the majority of people. Enter Cyberdoge 2077 Meme Runner. This is exactly what Cyberpunk should have been. It takes so much about what Cyberpunk got wrong and adds to it in new, innovative ways. A true must-have for fans of games titled Cyberdoge 2077 Meme Runner. Number 8, Super Bernie World. This is a great parody on the massively influential but ultimately flawed Super Mario World. While Mario World felt limited in its imagination and creativity, Super Bernie World takes the best of the 2D platforming genre and pushes it to new, sometimes extreme heights. It's one of, if not the best 2D platformer to date. And it's free, so, hey, why not try it? Number 7, lolbeans.io. Most .io games are boring, repetitive, and wholly unoriginal. That is unbelievably true for lolbeans. Seefall has had a lot of interesting gameplay mechanics and innovations towards the battle royale genre that it shot up in popularity, naturally. And just recently, they relaunched under a new free-to-play banner, and it's available on a whole host of new platforms now. However, lolbeans has been free-to-play on basically every device with a web browser for almost 2 years now. The gameplay and graphics speak for itself. Once you play a few matches, you'll become deeply involved with its welcoming and friendly community. Number 6, Moosh. Many were influenced by CSGO's explosive success. Some opted to recreate it with a new spin, such as Valorant did. Others opted to make a good game. Moosh is just that, a really good, solid game. It takes the grounded realism and gunplay of CSGO and mixes it with the mysterious power of mushrooms. The result is an adrenaline-fueled FPS. That is pretty awesome, and it's free, so hey, might as well check it out. Number 5, Island Royale. While Fortnite is still one of the most popular games in the world, it has lost a great deal of its hype and player base. This is due in no small part to Island Royale, the game's Roblox counterpart. Island Royale has a highly active player base with a great community and constant updates. It's an awesome time with friends if you're looking for a Fortnite-esque experience on Roblox and only play games named Island Royale. Number 4, Clanfield 2042. Another massive disappointment of the decade was Battlefield 2042, which at first glance looked to be one of the best games of the year and a true rival to Halo Infinite. However, we received a half-baked, bug-induced nightmare. That's where Clanfield comes in. It takes the basic gameplay mechanics that Battlefield 2042 aimed to offer and actually offers them in a fulfilling manner. Even though it costs a bit of money, it's worth every penny easily. Number 3, Garfield Car. Sure, Mario Kart is a fun time with friends and family, but its appeal is limited. Only people interested in playing Mario Kart are going to play Mario Kart. That's the problem. Garfield Kart circumvents this issue by including characters more iconic than the American flag. It also has a compelling and gripping narrative that rocks Garfield to his core with some real emotional weight. Now, of course, there's some lasagna-fueled shenanigans. This is a Garfield game after all. Me personally, I preferred Garfield Kart Furious Racing, the sequel, of course, to Garfield Kart. I feel it offers a great conclusion to a story while setting up a potential end to the trilogy if developers ever wanted to. But, the original is still 3 halves of a hoot, though. Number 2, Among Them. It is a truly magical experience when a game as revolutionary and as powerful as Among Us gets released. And it is simply nothing short of a miracle when a game like Among Them comes out. It redirects the perspective of the hit game in a new spellbinding manner. I won't spoil some of the unlockable characters, but let's just say it gave Smash Bros. A run for its money. This is one of the rare games that I would argue is perfect, but not as perfect as number 1 though. Number 1, Bean Battles. I believe this one, it's pretty self-explanatory. Every other game pales in comparison to the majesty of Bean Battles. Before Bean Battles, people, what would they do? They would play other video games? I don't miss that. Bean Battles is the epitome of not just gaming, but life. I'd recommend it to you, but at this point, everybody has a copy, obviously. There's not much really left to say, except that it's the best game ever made, and is simply a parody of every other game in existence. Number 0. As a bonus game, I would have to say that Clash Royale is better than having a life.